All right. Now, wait a minute. I got a couple lives set up. So let me check and see what the title of this one is to make sure I stay on focus. Mr. Doug Carter. Sir, I'm trying to focus as much as I can. Mr. Doug Carter, Delphi case. Sir, I know they're watching me. I know this. The killers, the gang, the club, whatever you want to call it, cartel. I know they're watching all of us, sir. I know this. I know this. I know this. I know Lagrange, Indiana is watching my videos, right? Trying to stay one step ahead of me and know exactly what I'm doing. But now we're going radio silent. So I don't think you'll be able to hear me because I got radios now. So, is it corrupt? Yeah, probably. Yeah. Should there have been an arrest made? Sure should have. And that's why I'm calling in other people to help. My next call will be the White House. I have called there before and left a message. I will call the White House and probably FBI, and I'm going to try and get this madness to stop around here. Should there have been an arrest? Probably drunken intoxication, whatever it was, whatever, threats, whatever. But there wasn't. Should have been, but there wasn't. You ain't going to get me mixed up into this madness, right? We're going to call now that things are in place, the White House and Mr. Jim Jordan and the rest of these people, and let them know I'm being attacked. And literally, they're surrounding me. They are literally surrounding me in this apartment complex. They kick one good person out and they move someone else in, and next thing you know, we got madness around here. And now people coming at me. Right? I haven't even done anything. It's just walking from my car to my apartment. So now we call up. Right? I'm going to listen to authorities and everyone on YouTube. Don't even waste your time calling, please. Call up. It's a giant ring of madmen and madness. So we call up. I need a phone out of Indiana to do this because I know dang well if they're watching my videos, Mr. Carter and everything, and the whole town is watching. I imagine my phones are tapped too. Who knows, right? I wouldn't doubt if they're hacking us, whatever. But what can you do? Not much. Not much, right? There ain't much you can do. Defend yourselves, like the police said, right? Hopefully you don't go to jail defending yourself. I don't know. Should there be security here? There should be. It's a government-operated facility. It's government-funded. There should be. But there ain't. And that's how they're getting away with murders. That's how they're getting away with pushing the drugs. It's corrupt. It's corrupt. Listen, you can kill me. I know I know I'm screwed because I'm only one man. And these people are many. There are many of them. There are many. And when they have a facility overtaken and corrupted, and there are people in at the right time at the right place, this is how they've been killing people. This is how they've been getting away with what they've been doing. There should have been an arrest. No doubt about it. I agree with the rest of the people. There should have been an arrest, but they didn't. And I understand that. They're trying to keep the peace. Right? But I've seen this happen before here when they should have made an arrest and somebody got hurt. And then they made the arrest, but only after someone got hurt. And I say our new military, our new police force that we're going to build is not going to wait for that person to be killed. They're not going to wait for an assault to happen when there was a threat already made. The person was approached like it was a threat. If that person had his weapon on him, he could have dropped that guy right where he stood. That is true. I agree with the rest of the people. They could have shot that guy right where he stood in self-defense. You can't walk up on anybody anymore like that. You can't be threatening to kick their butt. You can't be saying you wish you would make a move, because that's how people end up getting hurt. And I've seen it before around in this little town. And you wait too long, it gets out of hand, someone ends up getting hurt, and they arrest the wrong dude when they could have stopped the whole thing. And that's why we're going to train the new military, the new police department. I don't know who's been training them. I think they're all been possessed by some kind of a thing or something. I'm telling you, something is going around here, something very demonic. But there should have been an arrest. There wasn't. Now we know there is corruption. I'm listening to the other channels out there. We know they're corrupt. I want to give a shout out to Upchurch and the rest of the guys that said you best keep an eye on your little town because they're corrupter than dog shit on a stick. I don't know. I have a disability. So in my head, being I'm from the city, right, Illinois, you just fly off the handle. You want to survive, and you'll if you have to do madness, if you have to do something, you have to do it. There's nothing you can do. You got to protect your life. There's nothing you could do. And I've seen this happen here before. They had a biker living here. I forget his name, Don something. He was playing the music real loud. He was aggravating everybody. And police came here numerous times, but by then he flipped out, and 6 cops had to come here with their guns drawn to get him out of here. So it's definitely something going on. I don't know what it is. Like I said, I have a disability. I'm not the smartest dude. But I'm starting to connect the dots that this ain't right. This ain't right. This is why these old people are afraid. This is why these old people are selling drugs and stuff. It's a big group of them. If you go against one, now you got to deal with the whole complex. And if the owner's corrupt, if the owner is corrupt or the management team that's running the place is corrupt and into bad stuff, then that explains why all these people have been attacked. Nobody wants to call the police. Nobody wants to do anything. Nobody even wants to go out because they're afraid that when they do go out, they have the keys and they'll just come in and poison us. So we are now deciding that they are corrupt. There is a problem deep within, woven within Indiana. Mr. Donald Trump, FBI, somebody out there, my beloved Pentagon, can you come and straighten this mess out? I would appreciate it because I'm scared out of my mind, man. I'm one dude. I'm going to die. I know that. I know they're corrupt and they're going to kill me or break in my apartment and poison me when I'm not here. And people keep saying that this stuff is not possible. These are the people that are killing this country and us. For those who think that it's not possible for people to do bad things when you're not around or whatever, that's why this country is in such bad shape. That's why this country is in such bad shape. And the reason why people are saying that the Indiana, all the police are corrupted, is probably because, here's the perfect example. An innocent bystander walking out in the parking lot from the store, and some 6-foot bear comes walking up, acting like he owns the place and he just moved in not a couple weeks ago, right? I've dealt with this before. I know the police told me there's nothing they could do. They did say protect yourself because they do know I'm in crime channels. And I did explain that to them. They were like, the Delphi kill. Oh yeah, the Delphi, the old Delphi case. So this is why you have people coming up hurt, dead, missing. And what I don't understand is that's why I want Sheriff Grady up here, is because these people are waiting for something to happen. Then they arrest the wrong dude. They arrest the wrong dude. So now that Trump's in there, we're calling up. I will be calling the White House. I left a message there before and voiced my opinion. We need help out here. We definitely need help. My mental illness has skyrocketed from just the stress of living in this state, being around these people, bullies, tough guys. But see, I know in my head, if I pull out and I do anything, that I'll end up in prison. So nobody cares. That's what they're saying. Nobody cares, Johnny. Nobody cares. Who's dying? Nobody cares who's getting attacked. Right? You're on your own. Okay, then don't come arrest me when I always stick up for myself and someone gets hurt. Why are you coming after me? I'm the small guy. I've done nothing. But yet you come at me like I'm the troublemaker. I don't leave my apartment. You got a bunch of people made false accusations. You got a bunch of people acting like idiots. We want the management team gone now. We want these people evicted from their apartments for every single day. They're out here yelling and screaming and in the parking lot like they own the place. They keep saying they know the owners and the management team. No one wants to listen to my troubles, but when your children are dead and your buddies got killed by a gang member or something, then you want to listen. You want everyone to listen. But when I need something, when I need help, when I need backing, you ain't there. And then you got a bunch of dead people, and then you want to blame everybody. Then you want to arrest the people that called, and everything is being recorded, ladies and gentlemen. Even the police calls. They got stone cold proof. Stone cold proof of the corruption. I need some help out here. I'm being honest. And I'm going to keep saying I need some help out here until I feel comfortable. I need some help up here. These people are trespassing, dope, gangs, pedo, you name it. I need some manpower. I really do. The people do. The people do. The people do. The people need assistance. Here we are, the greatest country of the world. Mr. Trump keeps saying we're going to help them. We're going to help them. Help me. Help me. I've helped them. Help me. Help me. Why am I there to help you solve your cases and do everything? But when I need something, there ain't no one around. There ain't no one around. There's nothing I can do. I guess I got to defend myself. I just can't believe this is happening in our country. Wait, I guess it's true what they're saying. Some white organization with even the police are wrapped up into it. If anything happens to me, I want you to start with the town, the management team, the police department. It's corrupt. There's no way there should have been an arrest, and there wasn't. Bodily harm was made. The son of a bitch jumped in front of a car. Should have been, or should have been, or at least brought down to be reevaluated. Nothing. And this is how death. I mean, these guys don't know. This guy could be a gang leader. He could be a mafioso. He could be anything and end up dead. The police wait too long, and that's why these people are dead. And I imagine that's why some of them people down in Delphi are possibly dead. They just waited too long. They knew there was a problem. Hell, even Toby, even Carter said that, right? They knew there was a problem there, but they just couldn't do anything. Laws kept them from doing their job. Like I said, folks, anything happens to me, I want you to start in this little town. The people that live at this apartment complex, the mayor, prosecuting attorney, Webb, all of them. And I'm not joking, folks. I'm being honest. I'm serious. If anything happens, you start with the gangs, the clubs, the Harley bikes, these pedo rings, whatever. Yeah. Effing government affiliated, funded complex overtaken. Can you believe that shit? They can't do nothing. A government affiliated operation funded by the federal government and housing development, and there's nothing they could do. They're passing out flyers from the office here. They are not liable for anything that happens to anybody that works here. If a family member from someone else slips out, I'm like, oh, it's on. It's on. And you think it's a game, and now I know why these people are saying don't even talk to the cops. They're corrupt. They are not here for the people. It is an organization. It is. I understand. I understand 100%. 100%. Corruption, it is. Madness, it is. And I'm just a little dude. Right? 5'7", 160 something, 70 pounds. I'm just a little dude. I can't be going up against no 6'4", 5" dude or whatever. You got to kill him. You got to take him out right away. Right? You can't fight no dude like that. Little dudes, against a 600, 250 pound big boy. There's nothing you can do. You got to use force. They're trying to arrest me. They're trying to make it sound like it's me. They're so fucking stoned on meth or whatever that they actually are trying to turn it around on me. I need some help in LaGrange, Indiana with these gangbanging punk corrupt. If their police are corrupt, whatever, you get some fucking people up here before I flip out. Right? I can imagine what these older people been going through years before I got here. I want some ball busters up here, some head breakers. It's obvious they're going to kill me. They've already told me that. I'm getting phone calls. Got people jumping in front of my cars. I have no choice. I have to. I got to. I'm sorry, folks. And you're not going to come at me, you rotten ass cop. How the hell are you going to tell somebody that made a call because the people are sick of this crap that you can't do anything? This is why you have these people dead. And then you folks, and then the police actually arrest the people that defended themselves. Are you effing crazy? Are you no? What kind of effing are you guys injecting steroids or something? What is wrong with their minds? they're 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 on something. They are effing on something. No, not cannabis. I don't want to hear nobody. It's cannabis. No, they ain't on cannabis. It ain't. I don't care if they're on cannabis. No, these motherfuckers' brains are lost. They're lost. They're either so corrupted by Satan and the devil. Excuse my language, Lord. But this is why. This is why. And it's funny. The cop is right. You're right, Mr. Police Officer. Right? There's nothing you could do. It's the management team. It's up to the management team. And that's what the cop said. It ain't us. You call us, we'll be here. It's our jobs. It's the management. You got the same management team, I asked them. The same one that's running South Bend that they're looking for these guys because the people were mistreated in that apartment complex and died and whatever. That one? Are you kidding me? Come on, man. I'm going to lose my mind. I ain't on my medication. I got to calm down. I got to calm down. Who in the F in their right mind moves into an apartment complex and acts like they own that effing place, been here a month? Yelling and screaming all over the dang place. Who does that, man? Who does that? And then the first thing they open up their mouth is they know the people that own the place are running. You effing corrupt son of a bitches. Mama, I know you've been telling me to take these people shit, and I have been for 4 years, but I ain't taking these people shit no more. And it's no wonder these people are so afraid around here of these guys. I ain't taking this shit. Bullshit. This is bullshit. I'm making calls. Uncle Ted said call the congressman. I just might call the congressman. Someone give me Danny, heavy metal diesel. Give me some help up here. These son of a bitches, there's nothing I can do. They turn this around so much on me that if something happened, I'd go to jail. If someone tried to break in here and I put a hole right through his head, they're going to arrest me. Basically, that's what he said. They're going to let people do whatever they want because they feel like you're screwed. Find a new job, police. Find a new job. Find a new job. This is how I've seen this in projects in Chicago. Police show up there, massive problem. They should have pulled someone out of there. They should have took someone to jail. They didn't. Why? Because they just didn't have enough. What did they want? They wanted someone to end up dead. So then they can make an arrest. The guy that called, made the complaint, was saying his life was in danger. He kills the guy, and they arrest him. You effing scumbags. Effing scumbags. Pieces of dog shit. Unbelievable. Well, I could tell you folks this much. I'm knee deep in this shit up here. In this little church cult madness, whatever it is, Odin madness. And the more I run my mouth, the more these idiots show up in this little town. Right? And now they bring in people to try and bully us, and some you call the police for these old people. These, I called the authorities for some of these old people because they were so afraid to call authorities, and they come in like we are the ones that are F this. This is a joke. Hey, they did that to them two retarded kids up front too. They did the same effing thing to him. Right? They were giving all their shit to him. And what did they do? They beat the shit out of it. No, I'm done with this madness. You ain't gonna get no justice in America, folks. We proved Delphi case was corrupt. We proved many, many things are corrupt. We proved cops are killing people. We have proved enough, Mr. Trump, to believe that the whole dang thing is going up in flames. That's what I believe. These are madmen. Now they drove me nuts. No, I'm not having a bad day, Debbie. I'm being all, there was an altercation here, and we keep going through this with this apartment complex every time. It's funny how they kick out the people that speak up against them and move in people that know them. You got people walking all over 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. You got people doing all kinds of crazy things, and these old people are flipping out. You make a call for them. Can you call the police for me? Sure. No one shows up. Or they turn it around like we're making it up. Get them out of here. I'm sorry. Get them out of here. And some of these police are going to have to look for a new job. They got them red-handed. Like I said, next time someone jumps in front of my car, I'm not buying a brand new vehicle. The cops asked me, did you hit the guy? I didn't hit the guy. It's a brand new vehicle, but I'm getting my truck that's older. And believe me, you step in front of me, I'm running you down. And the cops laugh. Well, you can't. I'm telling you, folks, what's going to be happening in your country. You're corrupt. You step in front of my vehicle on my truck, I'm running you down next time. You can call the police and tell them. You're animals. You're animals. You're animals. Now, anyone steps in front of anyone's car deliberately, floor it, run them directly over. I wouldn't suggest that if you got a newer vehicle. They are expensive. Buy yourself a second vehicle for jobs like this. It's no wonder they're getting the forces together. It's no wonder we're joining forces. It's no wonder we're coming together. We're uniting to take on this organization. I don't know who they're. Corrupt police, government, biker clubs. I don't know, but I got word from the grapevine. Countries are coming in through, getting ready, bringing stuff in. It's happening. Trump was right. These people have been corrupt for so long. They threw Trump's at people were dying around here. They needed an scapegoat. They put Donald J. Trump's name on this building when they couldn't stand Donald Trump around here. Now all of a sudden they're a red state. You bunch of pieces of shit. No, I've had enough. This is unbelievable. No, I'm going to calm down, Debbie. I'm calming down. I'm calming down. I'm getting out of here. And strategy. Right? I'm getting out of here. I'm done with this madness. I'm done with this madness. No, everyone is corrupt, Debbie. This is what happens when you're worth billions and you hit the nail right on the head. They'll suck you up and drive everything. Next thing you know, they'll make it out. You're the crazy man. Nope. I am done. I've had enough. I am calling in people. If you're not going to do your jobs in this small town, then I'm going to call. I don't care if these call in some Hell's Angels and Mongols and shit. No, I'm sick of these fucking dudes driving around out here scaring the shit out of everybody in this complex. You confront them, and the first thing they say is they know Jessica. Well, I got news for you people. I'm not happy. So I know they're going to kill me. I've gotten death threats. I got people saying they're going to slaughter you, Kramer. You stepped on their toes. You're a bunch of one little dude that ain't putting up with their shit. And they're going to kill me. This is what happens when you put your neck out for people and they don't give a shit what happens to you. This is why I was raised. Keep your effing mouth shut and stay out of people's business. And I broke that effing rule for these children and these people that live here in the apartment complex. I broke the number one code. Keep your mouth shut. I should have knew better. And I won't be helping anybody anymore with nothing. Not a dang thing. And this ain't part of my movie. This is the truth. This has been going on. And then I'm going to have people out there that always want to play, well, see, you cried wolf too many times. No, we cried wolf the whole time and told the truth. It was you people that we hit the nail right on the head that was saying we cry wolf all the time. We have your brainwashing bullshit is over in America. And then you people sold your souls to Satan. Go pump some more meth. Let these people rape your children more. Pump your meth and your pills into you. Just ransack everything that you want because there's no repercussion for you idiots. But for a little dude like me that ain't on drugs or got a disability or mental illness, uh, right? Someone spooks us, big dude, someone comes at us, we pull our little Glocks out and put a couple holes in them, and we go to prison because the police couldn't do their jobs or the people didn't want to say anything. I ain't sticking my neck out for nobody ever again, and I never did. And I'm going back to, I have no idea what you people are talking about. What drugs? What rape? What murder? I have no idea what you people are talking about. Not one idea. I don't know. Go somewhere else. I have no idea what happened. That's how I'm going back to the Chicago way. I don't know. It's a dead body. I don't know where it came from. Pick it up. It's on my sidewalk. Get it out of here. Do your jobs. Right? That's the way we're going back to. Sorry, folks. I tried. And you can shoot me if you want. You can kill me if you want. You can beat me down. I've been killed many a times. I got plenty of scars. But this is ridiculous. When you got people walking around threatening to beat your ass and everything and walking in front of their cars acting like a meth head, well, that explains why there's people. That explains why there's people coming up missing or getting their butts beat. Right? From now on, I'm not making no calls. So anybody living here, I'm not. No, all you older ladies, oh my God, I don't know. Call the police. You call the police. I ain't calling the police. I'm not. Nope. Oh, and for all you people that think there's a security guard living on the other side or working here on the other side of the apartment complex, he don't work here. Right? He lives somewhere, or he lives here. He don't work here. They've already made that clear. I'm like, no, look, you just let the security guy handle it. And the cop's like, I don't think he works here. I'm like, well, the fuck it, he better, because that's what they've been saying over there. That's what they've been saying. What the hell? No, you don't actually work here. Oh, well, that explains it. That explains the whole thing. Well, I do. I agree with the police 100%. They were saying there's something going on around here. Like what? Like something going on, like demonic or something. I'm like, bingo. Now you hit it. We've been. They. When I first moved in here, I didn't believe these people. They were saying there was pentagons or something written on the hallway wall. Someone painted it. I didn't believe them. I'm like, I don't see nothing. And then one day the door opened up in the hallway and the light came through and hit the side of the wall. And by golly, underneath the paint, you could see some kind of a pentagon or something. And I told one of the ladies, I said, God dang it, she's right. And the lady was like, what are you talking about? I said, stand right here. I put the lady right in the hallway. I said, stand right here. I'm going to open this door. Tell me if you see anything on the wall. I opened up the door. The sun came in. It hit that. She said, it looks like something's painted on the wall underneath the paint. It's like it says something or something. I'm like, yeah, it looks like a pentagon to me. Right? And living in a devil's hell. I'm tired of getting the threats. If I don't keep my mouth shut, they're going to take away my health insurance. They're going to take me off of disability. They're going to kick me out of here. The pieces of paper that they're putting here saying if anybody gets attacked, that the management team ain't responsible for it. I'm tired of this. These are Nazis. It's a prison camp. I'm out of here. I'm done. I'm not helping nobody. I'm not saying nothing. Keeping my mouth shut. And I'm looking for a new place here eventually, and I'm out of here. I'm done with it. Wash my hands of it. Live to fight another day. Live until we got enough troops. Then we'll deal with it. They think it's a joke, and I'm like, this ain't no joke. It's not no joke. You talk to these cops and you bring up cases around here, and these motherfuckers don't even know what you're talking about. It was just in the paper. You guys just made an arrest. 50 pounds of meth, machine guns, prostitution, pedo shit in Woketville, Rome City, in this area, the biggest meth bust ever, and not one effing cop knows about it. You bring it up to them. What? That, the case that was just in the paper, 50 pounds of meth, a bunch of bikers, all kinds of guns, prostitution, all kinds of stuff. Yeah, and I have no idea. No, I didn't hear about it. Oh my God. Mr. Trump saying they're actors. Are you telling me we got dudes driving around in police cars dressed up like police and they're not police? Is that what I am hearing, Mr. Trump? Huh? We're right back to World War II with Germany, where they had more people from Germany here spying on us than they actually had in Germany. Literally, they investigated that there was literally more spies in America than there was in Germany, the population of Germany. And that's exactly what we got going on here. People's lives being threatened, and no one can make an arrest, and it'll continue to go on until things are settled, I guess. I don't know. But I know this much. When I need something, there ain't a I can hear the wind blow. But when someone needs something from me, I'm starting to get what everybody's been telling me. I'm starting to understand what everyone has been telling me. They don't give a shit if you're 6 foot in a hole. Most of these people are lying to you because they want someone to kill you, because you're stepping on their little products. They're stepping on their little organization they got going here. I know I'm going to die. They've come right out and said they'll kill me. If I go any further, they're going to kill me. If I go any further in investigating anything, they're going to kill me. I'm tired of getting phone calls. I better shut my mouth. I'm getting tired of it. I'm tired of it. I'm tired of it. Tired of it. Now we're kicking these people out of the apartment complex, just like you kicked out the other people in this apartment complex that caused trouble. But they didn't know the owners, or they didn't know the management team. So now the people that caused this problem are leaving this apartment complex, whether the management team likes it or not, and whether the police department that's backing the management team, they'll be going to. They will be going to, because these people are committing crimes. That's why. And they're hiding behind the police badges. because they might be related to these people. You could kill me, cop. You can come up with all kinds of stories. But I could tell you this much. The crime community, Chicago, Illinois, and numerous states know that I'm not a killer. And I'm not someone to go out and instigate problems. So good luck on selling your story that I'm the bad guy. Good luck. Good luck. Could barely breathe from all the meth they were cooking around here years ago. People dropping like flies. God dang, people fentanyl just walking down the hallways, people passing out feeling, well, probably because you got no effing security. And half of these pricks are saying they know the owner, or they can't even tell us who the owner is. That, my friends, is corruption when you're trying to investigate a case. And we're getting the door shut, and now we're calling in FBI. I'm calling the White House. I'm going to give Trump some time, a couple days, and I'm calling. And I'm going to leave a message on there, and I'm calling the FBI. I'm tired of this bullshit. I lost everything because I refused to shut my mouth, my house, everything. Right now, some Hispanic families living in my house. Right? Why? Because I didn't go along with the white so-called race or whatever they're saying that took over Indiana. Whoever they are, I have no idea. This white guy, I'm 50 some years old. I've been white all my life. I have no idea what these idiots are talking about, this white privilege. I have no idea. It must be for the higher up echelons or something, but not me. Not me. I don't care what they do. I need some people up here. My life's being threatened. I'm tired of this bullshit. Tired of that. Every 6 months, somebody's got to come in and look at your whole apartment, all the paperwork you got to have. If you miss one thing, you're out on your ass, whatever, right? It's funny how when everyone that mentions something or brings something up or stands up against these people are out on their ass within 2 days. They're evicted. And they got someone new to already move in. It's a machine. And if this machine don't like you, it spits you out. And they move in people that either do what they want or whatever. Right? No, let the authorities handle it, right? Let the authorities handle it. Because they've already said they'll arrest me. They've already come out and said that. No, don't do nothing. Don't do a dang thing. Don't do nothing. They'll come here and you're under arrest. For what? Because you opened your mouth. All right. No, I'm done with this. And we got no money. We got no lawyers to back us in Indiana. We got nothing. We got nothing. Good luck if you get arrested. You'll have to wait. Maybe they'll appoint you a public defender if they can afford it. If not, oh well. I'm tired of living like some prison camp. Tired of being harassed. Tired of all this crap. Just trying to make a movie. I'm just trying to help solve cases. Oh, folks, I want to thank all my viewers. My Gabby Petito case video, I do believe, hit over 3,000 views. That was one of them cases we nailed right on the button, right? That was one of the cases we nailed right on the button with the van and the door opening and everyone saying that, no, it was a shadow of a tree. No, it wasn't. No, it wasn't. It was Brian Laundrie opening the door and getting back in the van. And we proved that. And we're going to prove more in Indiana. Just as the police say they can prove this, we can prove the corruption. We can prove the arrest that should have been made, but weren't made. Why? Well, because we're already looking at police in Indiana because of the Delphi case, and it's spread all over Indiana. Why? Because another cop shot another cop over the Delphi murders. We know it's corrupt. We know this. Mr. Trump, bring in the military. Do not let this happen to our country. We are screaming for help, Mr. Trump. We are screaming for help. These people are corrupt. They railroaded me my whole life. They're corrupt. Police, shooting police, a war within the police because of this secret crap or these corrupted gangs. You know, they just arrested Click. Yeah, no, ain't that a coincidence? He was a sheriff in the Delphi case, and it comes out that everything he said was a lie. Yeah, it's no wonder there's so many dead people in Indiana. It's no wonder. It's no wonder. Let me tell you why. Because everything that guy said was a lie. He fixed cases. He was corrupt. He was a sheriff and an investigator on many murders that pointed towards an organization of pedo, sick, drug-filled madmen motorcycle riders, supposedly, that these guys were trying to be initiated into. Yeah, go figure. Now I got people knocking on my door. All of a sudden, they're all up north here, surrounding me. And there's nothing anyone can do. Well, we'll just see about that. Don't come knocking on my door to make arrests no more. You want to make an arrest. You want to question. You call the White House. And that's no joke. I will be calling the White House. I have called them before. I ain't joking. No, I'm done with this crap, man. I'm done with it. Nope. 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 Not a zero zilch. Nope. I'm done. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. Any of you ladies out there screaming, anyone getting attacked at night in the parking lot, call the police. That's all I can say. They want to act like there ain't no problem here, right? They want to act like there ain't no problem. There is a problem. And there's nothing I could do about it. The only thing I could do is move. That's it. Into another government affiliated projects where the same thing will happen. So now that I know I have no police backing, there should have been arrests. People driving, people drunk, people jumping in front of car, people yelling and screaming. Should there have been arrests? There should have, sure and hell should have been an arrest. Was there? No. And that, ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Kramer rests his case against the state of Indiana and the government housing and everything. I rest my case. I rest my case. And I do believe they will be found guilty. I'm just disgusted. I knew this would happen, man. The only thing they wanted from me was my vote. That was it. That's all they wanted from me was my vote. And I told you we would go right back to the same bullshit, being harassed, terrorized, phone calls, yada, yada, yada. And sure crap, what happened? After voting, boom, this shit starts. Trump's in office. Now these guys are coming. They're going to act like Trump's backing them. And they have the backing of whoever runs this place. And they're going to try and push people out so they can move people in. But it ain't working. It's not working. You don't roll up on someone's property living here a month and think you're going to take it over because you got a little drug thing going or whatever. It ain't happening, man. It ain't going to happen. So, Mr. Doug Carter, I want to thank you for letting us know that they are watching our YouTube channels, that these killer madmen are police. They are corrupt. They are gang members involved. There is drugs, pedo ring. And they watch my videos. Even the people around here in this little town watch my videos. And then they start playing with your mind, monkeying with you, whatever. Big group, I don't know. Supposedly every town in Indiana has a crew. The Delphi crew, the Lafayette crew, all these crews and everything. Are you kidding me? What a nut job. What a nut place, huh? Trump, here comes old Trump. He's going to save the world, right? You know, this happened to someone I know. He was a perfectly great guy. The dude never picked on anybody. He never caused any trouble. And people were messing with him. They were pushing him. He did the right thing. He called authorities. Okay, he let people know these guys are coming down on him. He needs help. Right? I knew someone that did something like this, and it was all recorded. Yes, he made the call. Yes, he did the final. He made all the right procedures. He did everything, but the guy came at him still, and he killed him. The guy I know killed the dude. And they came at the dude. And after we showed him, and listen, man, that guy was asking for it. He kept pushing and pushing. And we're backing the guy that took him out. Right? The police knew, everybody. They refused to do anything. They come up with them mosquitoes. It sounds like a civil matter. It sure the heck does for you cops now. Sure the heck does for this whole country. He killed him. Did we stand up? Did we look down on the guy? No. Not one bit. The police refused to do their job. The guy kept getting pressured, getting attacked. The guy pulled out a gun and shot the motherfucker in the head. Excuse my language, Lord. Shot him in the head. He's dead. Right? All goes back to quit being a bully. Now, they tried to come at him for killing him, but they had the proof that the guy and the police did not do their jobs right. The guy was aggravating them. Just words over words. They're just words. You can't, right? You can't, they're just words. Right? This is a movie channel. That's what I do. I this whole channel is a movie, but what I'm talking about now is not a movie. This is real life stuff that's been going on in Indiana. So, like I said, no, we back that dude 100%. He did what he had to do to survive. And anybody and any authority and any police said, well, he shouldn't have done that. Hey, listen, we got documentation. Numerous times the police were called. Numerous times out there, no arrests were made. Numerous times other witnesses saying that they were bullying them, harassing the guy, whatever. The guy finally snapped, stuck up for himself, put a hole in the dude's head, and you want to turn around and make it out that that guy's the bad guy? Go shove it up your ass. Excuse my language, Lord. Mother, if you're listening to me, Father, if you're out there, if you're listening, the great Father country, if you're listening, the great Mother country, this is what I've been putting up with in America. Since the day I was born, they knew I was coming. Since the day I was born, they've been pushing me and putting me in the ground. Right? Since the day I was born. And I've been turning the cheek, Mother, like you said, Father country, I've been turning the other cheek. Walking away, I lost everything. Home, cars, Trans Am, my IROC, everything. Because I had a disability and they strong-armed me. Because after I did catch him, they said, oh, well, you want to go to court? It'll cost you this much. You got a case, but you got to go to court. I couldn't afford it. Living on a poor man's wage here. That you're not going to get rich on disability. What you are going to do is get very bad mental health problems because they drive you nuts. That's what you're going to get. Oh, you were crazy when you were put on disability, but they drive you absolutely to the brink where you snap. I'm tired of being used as a pincushion around here. I'm tired of the witchery, sorcery, whatever this demonic thing that these people are using. They're protecting it. These people are protecting this demonic thing in this small little town, and they are using it as a weapon, Mr. Trump. It is demonic. And they are using this thing as a weapon, Mr. Trump. It is actually possessing people. I have actually witnessed these people one day look fine, and the next day They're curled up like a twisted pretzel. And you're like, that guy was perfectly fine yesterday. He might have had mental problems, but what is going on with him? I don't know what these people are doing in Indiana, sir. But I can tell you this much. If I was you, I'd stomp the living shit out of every single one of them and make an example, sir. They put your effing name on this place when people were dying. And I mean, you stomped the living shit out of every single one of them. We paid good money to get you in there. We ain't asking for statues and buildings built in our name. I'm asking for you to stomp the living shit out of every single one of these people. I ain't asking for $1 billion paycheck. You needed me. I was there. Now I need you. And bring me Dana White. Bring me McGregor. Bring me Shane. Bring me the big dogs, the head busters, because I want these guys' heads busted open. And let's see if they're real tough guys. Right? It's always the big giant guys picking on us little guys. Bring me Lesnar. Bring me Brock Lesnar. Mr. Lesnar, if you're out there, sir, can I get you to make a stop real quick out here on lagrange? Bring me a headbuster. Bring me a platoon. Bring me something. Bring me something. Just make an arrest. If you ain't going to bust skulls, then make an arrest. Do something. This is why nobody gives a crap in this town. Because when something happens and they do call the police, it's nothing. And what do? We're right back into the yelling and screaming and fighting. People yelling out going nuts. Been here, I don't know how long. And for these people to come up and say, I don't know what I'm talking about, there's a smack in the face to the American people. It's a smack in the face to the White House. It's the smack in the face to everybody saying, oh, well, sounds like a civil matter. This world is going right up in flames. But you know what? It sounds like a civil matter, so there's not too much you folks can do. There really ain't too much you can do. And we're hip to this little town's organization. We've already had people on the inside of your little organization here. You're corrupter than a $2 whore. You're corrupter than a $2 whore. So don't tell me I don't know what I'm talking about, because the people that were sitting next to you, eating with you, laughing and joking and drinking beers was actually people sent in. And there's plenty of proof that you people are scum. Scum. It sure is making people crazy. Made me crazy. When you don't have justice, the madness continues. Now, enough of my ranting and raving. I got to have every camera going, I guess. Just in case something happens. It's all videotaped. Right? I got to walk around with my stuff now, just in case somebody tries to flank me or stick a shiv in me or something, or run me down or something. Hey, whatever. Like I said, if anything happens to me, I want you to start with the people here at this apartment complex, the town, the businesses, everything. Because I stepped on their little effing toes. One man from Chicago. One man and from Chicago is going to bring down the town. One little dude from Chicago was a threat to everybody just from his words. Just because he didn't go along with their program. Right? I'm going to tell you, police department in LaGrange, Indiana, hear me out now. I'm from Chicago. You understand? Where if somebody walks past your window in the middle of the night, you blow a effing hole through the window. You understand that, police officers? We call them crackheads. If I was in Chicago right now and that happened in a parking lot to me, you bet your ass they'd be dead. Hole blown right through them. You come peeking in my windows at night, walking around here or whatever, looking at, what are you doing in there? You'd get your head blown right off. They wouldn't even know if it was a cop on the other side of the window, because we were raised, you shoot first and ask questions later. You want to live, you best kill first. Now I leave this whole madness. I'm leaving this whole thing. There's actually talk that they might want me in another country to help run that country, because this one's gone. There ain't nothing going to save this crap. You'd need a miracle and a prayer and a unicorn farting candy canes out his ass. You ain't fixing nothing. You could tell these people you're going to fix it. You're going to make America great again. Well, if you're going to, you best get started, because I can't deal with it no more. I've been poisoned enough. I've been beat down enough. I've been threatened enough. And if you don't do this or do that, we're going to take everything that you paid into and your family paid into. And this is the power we got. This is what some of these idiots call democracy. I call it nothing but barbaric Nazism. And there ain't even any Nazis left on the earth. You folks have a great night. Be safe. If any of you folks can give me a hand up here, I could use a security team. And I'm talking not know somebody that's just going to, I need a security team. I need a professional jiu-jitsu, maybe taekwondo. Get a hold of Dana White. I ain't joking. You bring me some guys that are good with their hands. And I mean good with their hands, where they'll bust a guy down in a heartbeat. And I want these guys to have badges, because if any of these cops get out of line, I want these cops to be able to break their asses down right in front of them. Right? The brotherhood, they all stick together. Well, now we're creating the people's, the United States People's Police Department. And if they want to have a shootout of war, they can, Mr. Trump. And I was there when this country needed my vote. I was there when they needed help to get these people in. Where are they when I need help? I ain't even got a pair of teeth, Mr. Trump. You know why? Because these pricks went ahead and I paid for someone's teeth, but not mine, because they stole that right out. And that was my health care. That was Medicaid, Medicare. I was supposed to get free, first set, free teeth. These motherfuckers fitted me and never called me back, never got my teeth. Probably charged my Medicaid, Medicare for them. And I had some fucking dick walking around in Delphi with a pair of teeth that didn't even fit him. I wonder where he got them from. I'm tired of paying for your fucking bullshit, America. I'm tired of going and filing bankruptcy because the shit that's on my bankruptcy or on my credit ain't even mine. I'm tired of paying for other people's teeth and doctor's appointments when I ain't even gone. That's Medicaid and Medicare fraud. Can't even see a doctor. Why? Because they ain't doctors. They are literally not doctors. They're put in the place, just like I told you folks, you got the right people in the right place. Anything is possible. Any murder is possible. Any attack is possible if you have the right guys in the right place at the right time. And by golly, if they didn't use the information that I've been telling these people on YouTube on me, that ain't my sickness. That ain't most of the people's sickness here. That came from these people. I don't know what kind of demonic shit they're doing in this small town, LaGrange, Indiana. But I've witnessed it myself, and I've been through it myself. Something demonic is in this apartment complex or in this town. And that's no lie. And Mr. Trump, if you want, they can charge you with murder, sir, because they put your effing name all over this place. When these people were dying, that was the first effing thing they did was slap your face right on this building. Donald J. Trump, Housing Development. Shit, charge them with murder. Something's going to be done. Oh, you can kill me. I'm just a little dude. Nobody will even care about me. You're right about that. No one will care. Good riddance. Goodbye. Let's get along. Let's get back to the pedoism and the drug selling and the money making. Right? The big mouth is quieted now. Let's go back to raping all the women and pillaging everything. Stealing people's medication, breaking their apartments, the doors. Let's go back to that. Who gives a shit if little Johnny Kramer's dead? Nobody. Not a goddamn person. And therefore, I don't care. Do we know who did them? We sure the hell do. You ain't getting shit out of me. I plead the fifth on anything that happens in this country from this day forward. I plead the fifth. You ain't gonna get a dang thing out of me anymore. You ladies and gentlemen, have a great night. God bless. And I'm going to let you folks know something. You will know your friends when you're in a firefight or a street fight with a bunch of dudes. You will know your friends in a foxhole. Who is your friend? Who has your back? Who don't? You will know your friends for what's coming in this country. You will know your friends when you're dug in deep in a foxhole. Now, you folks have a great night. God bless. And we'll be back later on with more Delphi cases, more crime cases, more madness. Why? Because that's what sells in our country. I'm sorry, folks. Top selling movies in this country are crazy, death, scary movies. Sometimes the truth hurts, and there you go. Now, you folks have a great night. Am I going to do anything to anyone at this apartment complex? Nope. Because I'm allowed to make movies and sit in my apartment, and I'm also allowed to videotape my property and outside my property and my everything. So you people out there getting all pissed off because you're on videotape, well, I'm on videotape every single day, no matter where I go. You don't see me getting pissed off saying, you can't videotape me. The law is the law. I don't know what it is in Indiana, but guess what? There's a new law in Indiana. It's called your asses are grass. Whether you're government or just some scumbag raping and pillaging our children. Now, you folks have a great day. I got people trespassing on me now, madness, and the hell will come. I know that. I know it's a matter of time before they kill me. I know this also. All I ask is if it does happen, please give me a burial in the ground. And do not let any of these people have any of my body organs or anything. Not a zilch. And you're going to find out that a lot of people are dying because someone needs a body part. I'm sorry, but we're going to bust that wide open in America too. I know your kids were killed, but they needed the body parts. Now, you folks have a great day. God bless you all, and we'll be seeing you soon, real soon.